Anything else, Frank?
I was just thinking about something I watched recently. Moana, 7'6", apparently. Moana, yeah. Taller than Shaq. Like, isn't that weird? Anyways, I'm tired of it.
I was like, whoa, okay, we really.
Yeah, I
pivoted.
I kind of had enough of.
I said everything I already said about Kaiju.
I don't want to keep going this way.
There's nowhere else to go here. We're going. We're smiling, boys. We're smiling.
Frank's like, eject.
What's up, people? Welcome to Otaku, SoCal's bi-weekly anime and pop culture podcast. I'm your host, Ray, aka Sourdough Shonen. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about a little bit of a Shonen Power Hype series from last season. Because today, we're going to be talking about Season 2 of Kaiju number 8. And I think we talked about it before on the podcast, so I guess...
Yes, we did. We covered Season 1.
There you go. So now we're just keeping up to date and letting see if the hype is real or not with this one, since there's so much anime content out there, especially from the Shonen Jump people out there. So we're here to cover all the shows out there to let you know what's worth your time and maybe not so much other things. So that's what we're going to discuss in our main topic. But of course, we have to catch up with everyone on the podcast. Well, speaking of which, the first voice you heard was Miles. So hello, Miles. How you doing?
Okay.
Just okay?
I'm doing very well. My pulse. My horse racing this year, but yeah.
Couldn't even wait till his week to bring up the Umamusume again.
There's a new scenario now. You have to bring it up now.
No, there's a choice. There's a choice, brother. You could just put it down. Just let it go.
Quick and easy, though. It's quick and easy.
That's what the creators say every time they put out the new patch. Quick and easy. You suckers to pull again. Quick and easy.
Did you get free pull?
Well, while Miles is giving into the Umamusumes, Frank is holding strong and staying away from the gacha games, I hope, this week.
Nope.
Well, he's staying away from Umamusume. He's staying away from one gacha game. That's progress. That's progress here on this podcast.
All right, we put the over here, then we put the back down to 0.
How many days without gacha? But instead of that, Frank, how you doing?
I'm all right. Lost my parlay.
Oh. Were you even close, Frank?
Yeah, I was close. 50% there.
50. Well, back in high school, 50% was not a passing grade. So I'm just going to point that number out to you.
High school doesn't do parlay math.
They don't teach you that.
Parlay math.
At the public California schools these days. Yeah. With your input, we will change that here. We'll make this state yet a perfect utopia later on. Yeah. We'll get there, Frank. We'll get there.
Yes. Let's make California perfect.
26 for Frank.
Yeah.
Politics already. And just when you thought we could avoid politics in the month of November.
And I'm in charge of it. I'm going to put all the parlay math in schools everywhere.
And then no one will ever bet a parlay ever again. You have to do what? And what? That sounds terrible. I think that's bad. Trying to afford a house in California. You want to see real bad numbers.
Yeah.
But let's get past the bad math and talk about the good math. Yes. See what we spent our time on since our podcast.
Good spin there, brother.
There's numbers in time. That's good enough. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I feel the support.
Right, we support 100%. See the friendship trading? They see it's both golden rainbows.
The rainbows. There's no rainbows here. There's nothing. No one's there. I'm there on the track and field. No one's there. Abandoned. It's all right. I'll just go the Armageddon myself. I'll just do the laps myself. All right, speaking about laps, Miles, let's hear what you've been up to.
All right, I like how we're like, all right, guess what? Guess what we're talking about? Umamusume. Shocked nobody.
No.
So interesting this week, they added, I guess, the second scenario now to the global game, the Unity Cup. So it works a little differently than the normal run. Sounds funny.
Not the Ura finals?
Ura finals, yeah. In terms of this time, you're now all your support cards are now your teammates. And so you run as a team to a special cup every 6 months, and in the games, because each one's 3 years, so you run 6 times.
Mm.
And so instead of because your stats don't grow as often, your numbers are halfway down. So instead of 18 points, you get 9 points. But the point is, you want to upgrade your teammates. No, the level, because they have a spirit level, I guess.
A spirit level?
Yeah.
Is Yusuke Urameshi here?
No, he is not.
Okay.
So you have to train certain segments in which you could up their spirit level or do unity training, and then they upgrade their stats, and they also upgrade your team stats. Because at the end of the day, you run as a team. You still do all the normal your normal run, right? So you do your races, things like your career, things like that. But now they're added what they call Unity Cup. So you upgrade your teammates, and then every 6 months you pretty much do like a kind of preliminaries, I guess. And
every 6 months you have to play the game for 6 months
in their game time frame. Game time.
Game time.
Miles would still play the game if that was the case, though. Just to let everyone know that's not a problem for him.
Don't be mistaken. But no, in game turns out it's like every 6 months you run like a preliminary qualifier, and then the more your team upgrades, and your stats boost up when you train with them. And your stats go ridiculously big compared to the original run, I guess. So that's what I said. It's a little different. It's kind of still the same, but it kind of freshens up a little bit. There's supposed to be a balance change, hopefully by Monday.
Who are they gonna nerf?
The project is supposed to actually now during summer training actually now gets you rid of your debuffs, or your say like Night Owl, or all those bad illnesses, things like that. It's supposed to actually clear it out when you rest and relax during summer training.
Oh.
And actually, certain things will activate more, certain things will activate less. No more goofy, Night Owl, a lot of debuffs. And it's supposed to be better than what it is right now, allegedly.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. Either one will work.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Tomato. Yeah, so keep on running.
Keep on running. Be running up that hill.
Yeah. And other gacha games, but I haven't time to play that soon because I'm busy trying to figure out how this Unity Cup works. So there's that. Gotta put one game down to play the other game. Put one game down, put another game. And then other than the homework course this week, that's pretty much it. Oh, I did build some Legos. That's actually a little highlight. I had Legos from I have from past 5-ish years because they don't make them anymore. They're discontinued.
Sitting in boxes with dust on them.
That's like our video games collection.
That's
sitting in boxes.
Touche, brother. Touche.
So yeah, a lot of fun there. There's a lot of pieces. A lot of I built the Atari game console.
2600.
Yeah, 2600. I think you can't find more, and it's a big, heavy sucker.
Does look big. It is pretty much.
It's roughly the same. Yeah, it's the same, roughly the same size.
Pretty close. It's been a minute since I had a 2600 in my hands, but it seems correct from what I saw and hold.
The Game Boy, of course, that just came out earlier. A couple months ago. So that was fun. Has the right amount of games in there. No Tetris though. You would think put Tetris.
Yeah, licensing now.
Yeah,
especially because now it's a Tetris company, right?
Yeah, the Tetris. Yeah.
You have to post some of those on Instagram, brother.
Yeah, all the finished models and things like that.
Yeah, gotta get them clicks, them likes. Promote the podcast. Get to it, social media manager.
So, who's that? Oh, it's me. Yeah. So we'll check in. We'll take some pics, and as we both my building journey and also my Unity Cup journey. I don't know.
All the journeys.
And that concludes my week.
So Frank, it's up to you. What have you been up to since our last little recording?
Good to know you don't actually have to wait 6 months.
Yeah,
he's very concerned.
We'll wait 6 months for the next update.
Yeah. If only that was true, Frank. If only.
My week, just a lot of work, but I did slip in some Hades. Went all in on Hades now.
It's your Umamusume. It's your horse in the race.
Yeah, it's a little too much. I think I have a headache from playing it.
Oh no!
But I keep going anyway.
It must be something about the bright colors and the fast movements, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Too much blast processing.
You don't need to ask those questions. You just gotta keep playing.
I did buy Age of Imprisonment: Hyrule Warriors.
Oh,
I did not know that game came out right now. I thought it came out later on this year.
There's not much. It's November, Miles.
I was going to play it, but
I
kind of got distracted with Hades too.
Well, that's a signs of a good game.
I did turn it on, and but the intro was too long. So I'm like, no.
Oh, Link!
I need some action. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I love that voice acting.
I'm still playing Summoner Wars a little bit, but I kind of going back to Hades. I don't know how much I should say about Hades because I don't know if you guys are gonna play it or.
It's on my list. All
right, so I guess I can say anything.
Just tell me everything. Tell me the ending. Who's dead? Who's alive? The connection between the first game.
Hades 2, right, or Hades?
Hades 2. Oh my bad. Hades 2. I wouldn't say it's better than part 1. I would say it's more like I like the weapons from part 1 better. But it's still just as fun as part 1. Like, all the weapons are interesting to upgrade. And I think it might be longer.
Oh.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, so just when you thought that this didn't have as many things, no, it's just you haven't
seen it yet.
all the stuff that part 1 gives you, like, just gives you this one. You have to unlock it. So
No gimmies.
yeah,
Freebies.
like things you wouldn't expect that you need to unlock.
Everyone, price taxes, everything's going up, even in the Hades.
Doesn't
too.
you read your Hades 1 save at all?
Hmm?
Did you get anything for playing Hades 1?
Just the knowledge of the characters that come out.
What do you think? It's like Mass Effect or something?
It's like Final Fantasy VII Reaper, right? Because you play Remake, you get like a couple things,
Oh no, but I beat the game, sort of.
Right.
You know how you beat the run. You beat
uh-huh.
the run a couple of times, maybe 3 times.
Oh.
Okay, so let me just. You can get pets in this one.
Oh.
And the other one, you got these summons, but this one you actually have a pet that walks alongside you. And there's like 5 different ones, so that's more things to upgrade.
Right. Huh.
You can do trials, which didn't exist in the other one. So it's like predetermined setups, where it's like, okay, you have this, and now do the run.
Oh, okay.
You can give more than one gift. So there's like bathhouse scenes now.
Ooh.
So that's interesting.
Very steamy, perhaps. Mm-hmm.
Yes, precisely. So you know how, I don't know if you ever beat the first one, like one run.
Yes.
Okay, so there's usually 4 places.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this one, there's like 2 ways you can go. You can go to the underworld, or you can go up to the real world. And so basically, there's twice as much to do because it's
like silver and gold out here.
Yeah. So that was kind of, I was not expecting like the surface world to be that long. So I'm like, oh my god,
It's not over. Not yet.
I have a lot to do.
So like
Getting your money's worth out of the game.
So like in Hades 3, you're gonna go like up to the sky and go to space, and just keep going up and up, higher.
What did you say? Hades 3?
Yeah. When they go up to space,
It's gonna be you're gonna find Booker DeWitt up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that's, I don't want to say too much like about the story and stuff, cause just in case. I don't know. I care about the story, so.
I'd
like to know.
Really? You wanna know?
No. Well, I'd like to know for myself, I should say.
Oh,
I'll find
okay.
out for myself. Let me clarify.
Yeah. Well, this is why.
Oh no! What have I done?
Warning! Spoiler alert! Warning!
And yeah, it's just cool seeing returning characters and new ones. I think that's, and the art's really nice. I don't know that you feel the same way.
I like the style of it. Does it look like the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right, well, that's pretty much it. I have a huge headache because of that game.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
I mean, still playing though.
Yeah, I just can't wait for this to end so I can play again.
There you go. Like I said, getting your money's worth, Frank. How much? It's $60. How much is that on the? You got it on the Switch too?
Yeah.
You remember?
No.
No, just take whatever it takes. You just threw the money at the Switch too and then spit it out, huh?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
threw cash at it.
Just buy it.
Spit out some quarters and then it said, "Here you go." It's a good chain. Actually, one day we'll get there. We'll get there one day. The Mario Gold coin card.
Oh man! Imagine that happens. Like a Sonic Speed card or.
Get in debt with me, Yahoo! Oh, Mario. All right. I guess my week. I guess it's my turn to. I guess how the podcast works. Fine. If I must. So the seasonal thing, because we're like at the very end of. Well, now we're November, but before we had Halloween did past us. And so I did manage to squeeze in one more little spectacular game. And actually, this is a game from this year, so
wow,
I don't feel too out of date versus some other choices they've been sitting in that Steam catalog for, let's say a while. But the game I played, and it has kind of like Hades, where it has multiple endings, let's say. I want to make sure I get the name of the game right, so I'm pulling it up on my phone. It is a little indie game called No, I'm Not a Human.
Well, that's very, very subtle.
And the name of there implies maybe what the thing's about. So it is basically a visual novel game with a little bit of, it's like kind of like Danganronpa, where there's like an environment to interact with, but you're really making choices, and those choices lead to different outcomes. So in this game, you start off in this really unique situation. I guess it's kind of the end of the world days or something happening.
Oh, okay.
Because you just wake up one day and you're like watching the news and it says like, oh, the sun is like bursting into flames, hotter than anything. So if you go outside, you just might, burn yourself alive, basically. So you can't really go outside in the daytime. You have to wait till the sun goes down and then you can go out, because the sun's gone, right? And so that's already the setting where the weird things happen in the sun. Meanwhile, just so happens while this is happening, apparently there are these monsters, aliens, however you want to describe them, as known as the Visitors, who are apparently coming out from the Earth. They're like zombies or mole people? ? But of course, the thing that makes them extra spooky and hard to detect is they're like they're kind of shapeshifters. They're
changelings.
Yeah, changelings, and pick your sci-fi lore that you would apply to, where basically they can mimic human beings. And sometimes it's kind of obvious, like this person is not normal, or this is a really good disguise, right? So they vary sort of levels. And in this game, you're just this random nobody person. You have no name, no real backstory. There is a little bit if you play the game and do certain things. Mm-hmm. But basically, the game loop is, so you start at night. There's 2 cycles, day and night. Mm-hmm. And at night, you'll get people come knocking on your door looking for refugees, right, to hang out your house, right? But of course, the downside is a lot of these people could also be visitors who are just going to kill you and kill anyone else that you invite in your house. And so that is what you do. You decide, like, some people, you'll see guys and girls, middle-aged, young people. Some look pretty normal. Some don't look as normal. So you can invite people in at night, and a lot of things happen at night. Mm-hmm. Where you could look out your window blinds and be like, oh, there's something's happening to the neighbor's house, or oh, this is happening across the street. So little story stuff happening in the background. A lot of, like I said, spooky horror things happening. And then during the daytime, if you let people inside your house, you can interrogate them, ask what their story is, and then check signs to see if they're a visitor. Because there's a couple of signs you'll see on the daily news that'll tell you, like, oh, this is how you spot a visitor. They got, like the first examples they give you, visitors tend to always have like perfect white straight teeth. Uh-huh. And so you'll ask, but you have so much energy per day, so you can only ask so many people per day. Like, let me see your teeth. What do your teeth look like, right? Uh-huh. And so in theory, if you find someone who's got like, crooked teeth or braces on, it's like, oh, this guy's probably not a visitor. They're good to go. You see someone with a perfect smile, like, ooh, is this guy good or bad? Uh-huh. But sometimes it just could be a guy with, who had a really good dentist care program in his work, right? Uh-huh. So you don't know. So you have to make that call. And there's a couple other clues to help you along the way, but that's like the early example they give you. And that is the game. You're just kind of playing detective in your house, checking these people you invite into your house. And you do have to invite people in the house because, of course, you think, well, just don't invite anyone in. But if you do that, it is pretty much an instant game over because there is a boogeyman figure who's looming at your door like every other day and just asking, are you alone? And you always have to say, like, no, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And if you do, you try to lie to him, he'll know. So that's the thing. It does is a little broken that way, but I guess that's the gameplay mechanic, right? And things happen through I think it's like a 2-week cycle, and there's I think there's 6 different endings. I've seen one ending because I originally caught this game on like Twitch, and so then I bought it for myself. I was like, oh, okay, this looks good, visual novel, spooky time. I think it's $15, so really budget friendly indie game. I think it's made by one person. I think
they usually are.
But yeah, it's just very interesting, just the right amount of spooky and horror going on, fitting for the season. And visual novel, choose your own adventure, sign me up. And so yeah, I enjoyed it. Hopefully I want to go through one more playthrough to get the, I guess, the perfect ending. Yeah. The thing that I can tell you though for a fact is the game is smart because it's not like, oh, if you see Bob's always the bad guy or this or that. It does like randomize characters. Okay. There's a lot of characters that you may or may not see on one playthrough, and then vice versa. They may be good guys, may be bad guys. So you always have to constantly check them to see what's the situation there. And then the 2 things that me and Miles covered was one, Apothecary Diaries Season 1. We finally completed. I've been mentioned before on the podcast.
Stamp.
Still pretty good show. Without getting into too many details and spoilers, I'm sure when we catch up on season 2, I'm sure there's a good chance we'll have a whole spoilerific talk about the series. I'll admit the last arc of season 1, I had mixed feelings about because they started talking about like more personal issues versus the random murder mystery poison case she would be working and solving throughout season 1. And I guess the antagonist of that arc / series season 1, let's say at least, from what I know, I was I didn't know what the series wanted me to feel about that particular character. And so I don't know if that was intentional on the writers or like they didn't know either. I don't know. Because it felt like we were supposed to go this way, but also I was going like, is it that bad though? I don't know. So it's interesting, I guess. I'm kind of curious to have a spoiler talk about that series, in particular, I guess, that arc. But we'll see. Maybe I'm assuming there'll be more in play. It's season 2 with that character.
Yeah, I think there's 3 seasons now, right?
I think they mentioned there's a season 3 coming, I think, ? Don't quote me on that. But yeah, overall still enjoyed the series, and I look forward to season 2. And then the big hot thing that me and Miles also caught in theaters was the ever so popular Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc.
Yeah,
Reze arc. Here, small tangent. What's up with the animes and everything has an arc now name thing? Everyone, we put it on the titles of the production now. Back in the day, it was the fans that came up with the names of the arcs, and it was just, it's within fans. But now, when the studios, everyone's just pumping out and being like, it's this arc and this thing.
No Bio Broly, no Super Android 13, and
the Trucker?
The Trucker.
You love the Trucker, man. That was a choice. Well, those are movies. Like, well, I guess they're all. But anyway, I don't know. Something about me goes like, oh man, there's no fun if the studio decides what to call the damn arcs. We get to choose the names. That's the fun. Oh well. But yes, very good movie.
Five best anime movie seen in a minute.
It has a nice beginning, middle, and end. It is an arc, so it's not the end of the series.
Yeah.
But it starts off on a new adventure with the characters you saw in season 1 from the TV show, and a new situation that Denji has to solve, and meets interesting.
Poor Denji, man. We have our share of like all these other protagonists, right? Like your
man just wants to get laid.
Your Tanjiro's, right? Man just wants to live. I just want, and life just says, yeah, no, I don't think so.
And that's the thing. I mentioned this before. I think on the podcast when we talked about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
but it still applies in this movie arc, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
it does the right kind of dark comedy, over the top violence well. Because there's other series out there, Jujutsu Kaisen, who tries to do that, but epically fails, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But Chainsaw Man just gets it right on the first shot.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to see someone who understands. I'm trying to paint a picture where these characters are kind of dumb, kind of funny, but also bad things are happening around this world because this world's just messed up and effed up, and there's probably no way it's going to go kumbaya anytime soon, if ever. And everyone's looking out for their own interests, and you can't trust anyone. Can't trust anyone.
That's the best way to describe that movie.
So yeah, I just like the world. It does it keeps up, I guess maybe a better job. The consistency about painting that world. Like I said, the humor is still funny. It's right, kind of hits the right notes at the right time, the right silly situations where stakes aren't too crazy high, but they're escalating, right?
Yeah.
And it does a very good job of building up that escalation to the climax of this movie / arc. And yeah, the animation, Mappa being Mappa, so good to see they still can do the crazy shenanigans. And you do get that. And they even do it does the Mappa things, I guess. So
just Mappa checklist, I guess.
Hopefully you like Studio Mappa because they're still doing what they do best, and they usually it's pretty. It's definitely pretty, and it worked for me this time around. I remember when they were just the Rage of Bahamut people. Who? That mobile game? So yeah, it's kind of neat, I guess, to see where they come from, blah, 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 blah. So we'll see. And they even teased, speaking about JJK, they also teased the new movie.
That was funny.
The compilation, also teaser for the next arc as a movie.
It's weird because
that's evil genius on their part.
Because it's a compilation of the last arc. Because they already did a compilation of the first part of the last season. So this is the other half of it, along with a little bit more.
Like the first episode or two of the next season.
Yeah, which kind of what they should have done at the end of the season, to be honest.
Yeah,
because if you know, you know. But it kind of ended weird comparing where it should have ended. But I guess they're fixing it now.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. A lot of shonen titles out there in theaters, kids, and apparently they're all making money, which good, I guess. There you go. So that's been what I've been up to since our last little podcast.
Pass the bowl. Someone's waiting. Trust will be the key to getting his friendship.
Sounds like some interesting weeks the boys are having. Isn't that right, Commercial Miles?
That's right, Commercial Ray. Something we kind of forget a couple things sometimes on here, so we need to find a place where we could remember exactly what we did last week.
It would be nice. We are getting a little bit older, aren't we, brother? If only there was like a website dedicated to everything Otaku that people can find for themselves.
You mean our website, www.takuotaku.com?
What? It exists? There's such a place on the internet?
That's right. That's where you can find links to our various outlets we have out there. YouTube. We're also on Spotify. And also your favorite podcast listener on our website as well.
Oh, man. It's almost like we're on everywhere. So anyone, no matter what device you have in your pocket or on your desktop, you're ready to go to listen to more episodes of us rambling on like idiots.
Well, speaking of rambling like idiots, let's go back to our show.
Hi, guys. Finally, Hanamichi will put on the show on the court. Let's cheer him on.
All right, gentlemen, it's now time to talk about our main topic of the episode. Bum, bum, bum. And it's more Shonen Jump nonsense because it's Kaiju number 8.
Part 2.
Part 2, Season 2. Here we go again. One more time. All right, for those who are not familiar with Kaiju number 8, I'll give you a little quick synopsis of what the series is about. So in this series, we're in a world in Japan, who would have thunk, where giant monsters, aka kaijus, are normal. It's just everyday life in this society in Japan once again. And they have like different systems and programs and alerts, and people are kind of used to like, oh no, here comes Godzilla, time to go to the bunker. Oh man, I'm gonna miss my meeting. What a jerk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a whole 2 hours late. And in this world, they have a special task force. I forget the name of the viz. Anyone remember?
The Defense Force.
Is it really just the Defense Force?
Well, because like Japanese Special Defense Force.
Yeah.
But they
Kaiju edition?
But no, it's basically like extension of the
Special Defense Force. You know, I guess that's what I kind of remember.
Yeah.
And they are tasked to take out said kaijus, and in this very like Attack on Titan ish setting, I guess.
Yeah.
There are different captains throughout the region, or Bleach if you want to do Bleach reference. They are super strong and powerful and can pretty much take out a kaiju by themselves. They're OP as hell because it's Shonen Jump. It has to be. And that's where our main character shows up, because they are not one of the powerful captains, but their childhood friend is one of those powerful captains. Question mark, maybe romantic interest. Stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
Named Hibano Kafka.
Yeah, Kafka.
Kafka, because they say it all the time in the Japanese audio, so it's hard to forget his name. Who is I was going to say middle-aged man, but he's like 32, I think.
He's middle-aged.
In anime terms, he's middle-aged, I guess.
He's middle-aged, bro. He's filming everything.
And he is not a winner. He's not a powerful fighter. In fact, he's not even good enough to get on the fighting squad. And in the beginning of the series, he started being part of the cleanup crew. After the heroes defeat said kaijus, he goes out there and helps dispose of the bodies and breaks them down, and thus they can rebuild Tokyo.
They don't disappear?
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's not as simple as that.
You know, like it's classic and go off the map.
No, sadly for him, it does not. But anyway, during one of his cleanup crew days, which only is like the first episode, an incident occurs where Kaiju shows up and he barely gets away to see another day. Meanwhile, in the hospital, apparently randomly, and I'm trying to remember because this is from season 1, it's been a while now, at least a year. Randomly, a Kaiju bug goes down his throat and transforms him into a little Kaiju.
Yeah,
who's super strong and powerful, and thus becomes Kaiju number 8. Roll credits. And so in the beginning, that is like the secret double life, superhero life he's living, slowly trying to not give up on his dreams of becoming a full recruit for the Kaiju Defense Force, whatever we're calling these guys. And also he's trying to figure out this new ability and transformation and blah, 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 blah. And so that's the summary of the series. So if you're interested, you go check out season 1 when you come back. Because now I'm going to get to season 2. So spoilers at the end of season 1 coming your way. All right. So at the end of season 1, the vice captain finds out. I forget his name.
Hoshino.
Hoshino. That's what it's. The slanted eye devil, like, is part of the
It's always one with the Osaka band.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you know. He finds out. Everyone finds out because during the big fight climax of season 1, Kafka comes to save the day, but at the price of everyone finding out that he's indeed Kaiju number 8. Which then leads his to arrest and for the special defense to be like, what is this guy? Because they don't know who he is. Is he working undercover? Is he a visitor? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's and at the end of season 1, they decided to give him a chance and say like, this guy's all right after all. And Levi shows up, kicks him in the face, and then he recruits him to the scout regime.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Who wants to watch Attack on Titan? Anyone? Spoiler alert. And so yes, and that's where season 2 takes off, is what after getting released from jail ? And then we get to see what the other characters, supporting cast, are up to since that his little court date, I guess.
Yeah.
Court-martialing. And yes, and we continue on from there to see what will happen in the world of Kaiju number 8. Oh, and I guess the small thing, the villain in the series, I guess.
Yeah, he is now.
Is number 9, who's like the smartest kaiju of all time and really strong and tough. And they got to beat him this season. So stay tuned for that. Coming up your way soon.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that is what Kaiju number 8 is all about, and where season 2 starts off with. So let's start off with Miles and get his non-spoiler talk, impressions, and thoughts about Kaiju number 8.
So after seeing season 1, like we did, I was expecting more of the same. It's still Production IG, so you know what you're gonna get from Production IG. I thought we were gonna a little bit more. I guess we went right because like once like the secret's out, it's like now what? Because that's like this whole thing. That's the whole bit. So how we're going to deal with the aftermath of that? How his buddy's going to feel about him because like, oh, he's one of them now or something like that.
He's lied to me this whole time.
And a lot of like it's like secret reveals. A lot of enemies getting stronger for some reason. And overall, just see like how does the world survive with you gotta use a kaiju to beat a kaiju, I guess.
Guess so.
It grew really fast.
Got really big.
Yeah, it got really, really big, and overall, for better or for worse, made my explanation a little bit, I guess. So, but anything else, I'll save to spoilers.
All right. Well, there you go. Just a little taste. Frank, what did you think about this one, season 2 in particular?
It was confusing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering things wrong, and I was too lazy to go back and watch season 1.
Mm-hmm.
But when did they meet Kaiju 10?
I don't remember. I thought the same thing.
Because he was already like
dead.
Beaten, and then I'm like, wait. Didn't we just barely meet 9, and now somehow 10 is under custody? And I don't know. It's just kind of confusing. Like, did we start an 8?
Right. Yeah, the number system's a little wonky for sure.
I don't know. What can I say? It's like Miles said, it's a little too fast. We're powering up, but I do remember that from season 1. They were just like, "Whoa, okay, you're stronger now."
Yeah, just got good.
10%. Wow, that's incredible. I think it bothered me in season 1 also, where you can have a gun and I can have a gun, but since my percentage is better now, the gun's better for me.
Yeah,
I got a good gun.
That kind of was just like, who invented these? Like. Just make them all strong.
Just give them the good guns, all right?
Yeah.
Again, to what Miles said, everybody's super strong. But and I'm like, do we need Kaiju 8? Because they do seem very strong.
I think we got this.
And it's just like, keep them all together and let's go one big force at a time. Like,
just take them all out.
Yeah, they separated because they're dumb. Oh yeah, maybe I'm going to spoilers.
Little spoilers, maybe.
But yeah, I did get the feeling, damn, these guys are too strong. Like, they're going a little too fast. And yeah, I guess I should stop.
All the spoilers.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
because it's just a short season, so it's like not much to say, but I guess.
Would you say thumbs up, thumbs down, Frank?
I didn't hate it.
Side thumb, side thumb.
Did you ever watch that
Is
show?
it wavering like this?
There you go.
Yeah, I guess we'll go. You know what show I'm talking about?
Which one?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was with the Olsen twins. And then
Full House?
No, it wasn't Full House.
Okay.
They had this guy who was like their not butler, but like the guy that would take care of them / maid.
Oh.
And then they would always ask me, "But I don't hate it." All right, keep going.
All right, well there you go. He doesn't hate it. We can't confirm.
Let me see if I can Google it.
I have to Google that, and it doesn't ring a bell for me. And stuff. I was too busy watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, season 2 of Kaiju number 8. Yeah, no. No.
Quick. That was a quick no.
Nope. Eject, escape, back, control, alt, delete. Get me out of here. No.
Back up.
It was bad. I really didn't think I'd be this disappointed in the season. I was. So I guess it's a surprise.
Surprise.
Pacing. Yikes. I said this before, and I keep saying it again. Modern day shonen just can't slow the fuck down. It's just they loves being Sonic the Bloody Hedgehog and gotta go fast, going through loop-de-loos, being the fastest thing alive, but you get no time to breathe, enjoy the characters, the support cast, the actual power levels, the building, the drama, the big showdown at the end of these story beats.
Yeah.
No, it's bad. And that was my concern at the end of season 1 when they reveal, oh, it's me, Kafka. And we're like, uh-oh, because I'm thinking like, uh-oh. Because usually you say that towards the later part of the series.
Yeah.
And then you're going to build up to the big showdown for whatever the battle shonens are going to become.
He has no choice but to do that, right?
Yeah. So when they did that in season 1, I got nervous because I'm thinking, if we're going that fast, how fast are we going to keep going? And the answer said triple down. Everyone's just powering up way too strong. Oh, conveniently, there's plot devices and lines of dialogue to justify it, which I just rolled my eyes at. The logistics of this universe and how the technology, like Frank was pointing out, like why does the guns get better? It's the same gun, the same bullets, but if this guy fires it, it's like bing, bounces off the kaiju. One guy shoots it, it like kills it in one shot. It's just like, how does that work?
Well, you go near inner potential.
See, that's the problem when it deals with more like technology-based things, like we're in this world versus like magic or whenever, Dragon Ball Ki or Chakra from Naruto or whatever, right?
Demon Slayer, breathing.
Exactly. When you deal with that, you kind of go like, sure, I guess it's work because we don't have magic breathing skills here, right?
Yeah.
But you're talking about like, oh, it's a gun and it shoots faster and stronger. Well, we kind of have bigger, stronger, faster guns, right? It gets too close to reality. My brain doesn't, I can't allow to turn off my brain and let it slide. Because like it just doesn't make any sense for me. I thought this, I don't know, my brain thought it was going to be like, I don't know, 5-season series.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be done in season 3.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long the manga is. I guess it's not very long.
No, I did check. It is half like normal shonen is. Usually normal shonen is like usually like 200 something chapters, right?
Well, it depends what shonen we're talking.
Wow. But this is like, I
would say most average Shonen Jump action battle series are what, 20 volumes?
I think it's less than it's like only 10.
10 volumes. Well, then I guess that explains how you're going fast.
Yeah.
And then some of the homages, let's say, also are just lazy both in design and in musical. I know, hey, Godzilla's a thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
But also there's homage and there's just copying and pasting. Well, I'll save it for this part.
Yeah, because just get to the spoilers.
We'll just get to the spoilers, but yeah, for me, don't just stop. Just don't. There's plenty of other battle shonen out there to watch that's worth your time. Chainsaw, did you see Chainsaw Man? Go check out Chainsaw Man. Much better series.
I don't did the designs though. I don't did the Kaiju designs that helps.
So there you go. That is our non-spoiler talk about Kaiju number 8, season 2.
I said my spoiler talk.
Well, I didn't say exactly who or what. I didn't get to exactly who's to blame. I just generally I pointed at everyone in the room. I didn't go, you over there. It's you. All right, but you, Miles, it's your turn to tell us what you want to talk about. What you really think about this show? Since I didn't want people hanging.
Well, I mean, like we hinted earlier, spoilers obviously, of course, before we move on. Like how many suit numbers are there? The numbers
up to 10 at least.
But how did they work? Does anyone because I feel like it's not like only certain people are able to use the number weapons, right?
And it's just pure coincidence.
And everybody's and like 80% of people are able to use a number of weapons. So it's like, what's the point of we doing? Like, what's the point?
The best part is like it's only like 1 million people, and it just happens it's all the people in the group you just introduced in the first season. Wow.
And this is like, wow, every single one, everybody
gets
a battle
suit. You get a battle suit.
And I think 10 of the little I guess the daughter of the guy. She got like 2, I guess, but technically.
Yeah, I guess.
The axe is one.
Well, no, the axe isn't it's a weapon.
Oh man, it's a weapon. Man, I got confused.
No, there's weapons. There's different. Don't get me started.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They're not bothering explaining it either.
That's the thing.
But the problem is that we're doing a lot of things like we're killing off certain characters. Like, but I don't know anything about him, and I'm supposed to feel sad about him. Like, I don't know who he is. Like, what's his motivation? Is he dead now? When am I supposed to?
And why are we cutting back to him? He's dead already.
Yeah. Because it's trying to, kind of like similar to him, it's trying to go, but isn't the world kind of messed up because of Kaiju here? Yeah, but you can't keep killing things at a ridiculous rate for us not. No, I feel so numb to like, oh look, blood's everywhere because they swiped and killed these people, swiped this guy. Like you get numb to it, so you don't care exactly what's going on because like, oh look, people are dying. Well, we had obviously the beginning part at least made a little sense with kind of like knowing what happened at the end of season 1. He was a little hesitant to transform,
Right.
so that was like the most logic that
The most drama you're gonna get.
Because after that, it's like, you know what? I'm going to be done with the series. I saw Oda's ghost in the mirror. I wanted to be done with this thing, and and he just like it just goes on
Just straight to the end.
And it's like you feel it, and like, but I like you said, you don't. There's nothing to feel because there's something to latch onto. There's like it's very slippery. It's just like it just goes like right through. And I guess we're done.
And the funny part is time passes a lot supposedly in this season.
Allegedly, yeah.
But like you don't feel it at all because they just jump cut. It's just it's hard to get attached to anything that's happening anywhere in this season because.
Yeah. They're also like style techniques, kind of like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
doesn't
the author of Kaiju No sure like Demon Slayer. Boy, that seems to be popular. What if I start coming up with silly numbers, attack things?
And like you mentioned earlier, there are a lot of things like there are good things like homages, and there's just straight up just copy and paste. Oh, that looks kind of. He saw the other ones like, oh, you're doing that? Oh, let me put that in here too. There's a lot of.
Surprised the guy didn't walk up with a straw hat or something.
Yeah.
Like what? I get the Godzilla thing, but I want to hear more things.
Well, every kite. You saw the speed Titan. There's
that was a red Attack on Titan, wasn't it?
That was speed time. There was doppelganger girls who.
Oh my god, that was so annoying. I went like, oh my god, she's the evil version of her because the colors are inverse and she's got black eyeballs. Ooh, it's so scary.
Yeah. And then you got like the literally, I kid you not, literally angel designs and
yeah.
Like we're
the stupid kaiju has literally the horn from Ava on it.
Yeah. And it's like every the water, like yet another Godzilla type monster, and
there was like a lot of Godzillas.
They literally killed Godzilla like in episode 2 or 3 of this season.
Goofy
in one shot too.
Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1.
There was a chaos, wasn't there?
It's like, but like there's all these things that you can see where he reps them from.
They just weren't very clever, I guess.
And also like just the fact that like one day after Kaiju number 9, it says, oh, I'm gonna destroy the world. Like literally next day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got like 18 different like Kaiju incidents happen the same day. Like the end times, we're at the end of My Hero, something like that.
Yeah,
it's like I just got here and now we're at the end. And also, I know Perjuran, right? Like there's also the My Hero problem with Shiraki, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh, I guess he's the main bad guy of everything. I guess it's just him. There's no little battles it's just him, and we got to beat him, and he's probably doing all this stuff in the background. Like, oh, okay.
It just seems hard to believe, I guess. It's always, no one wants to do, because My Hero has this problem. Like I said, a lot of these have the symbol where it feels like no one wants to do like an intro villain. Everyone's got to be, this is the villain of the series.
Yeah.
But there's no, I don't know. Where's my Reddits? Where's my Nappas?
Yeah. We need mini bosses, because I feel like it's like, this is the guy, and we're going to win battles against this guy, and this is it. This
is our ultimate rivalry of all time. It just doesn't happen that quickly. Okay, it does, apparently. Never mind.
People are dying left and right. The city's closed up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more different numbered kaijus out there. and one for every single one. No,
literally, that's the worst part. I was like, oh wow, Bleach, eh? And here's a captain for you. You're gonna fight this captain. You're gonna fight that captain. Here we go again.
You know, like I said, but there's so much different pieces he gets from other things, and doesn't really try and incorporate it all to a single. Like,
there's no. He doesn't infuse anything. He just copy and paste it.
Like copy and lift, and there's no.
Gotta have a twist to it. Something, anything.
But it's enough of me talking because I feel like I'm taking the microphone most of the part. So, Frank, do you have anything to add during spoilers?
Wow. The song was nice, you know. It reminded me of a little bit of, made me wonder. Is it the same singer from Ghost in the Shell?
Maybe. I did think that. I didn't look it up. I was curious too, but I forgot.
And then the ending song, I was like, is this Coldplay?
No, it's One Republic.
One
Yeah,
Republic.
and then,
That's just when they did the last
second
one.
thought.
That was out of left
They
field.
did season 1.
I didn't even
You
notice.
remember?
I mean, I noticed it was different. I just didn't know it was
That
an
ain't
artist I knew.
Japanese.
Yeah.
I heard this on the radio.
So I thought that was nice, and there goes the last nice thing.
There it is. Leave it to Frank to be the optimist.
Let's see. It did go by fast, but the other thing that was kind of weird for me was the emotional attachment between characters. Didn't make sense to me, especially the main character and the blonde girl's dad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Where he was like super upset, and I'm like, hey, this guy just literally tried to kill you an episode ago.
Like
Yeah.
literally.
Why are you that upset?
Yeah.
Like, I get it if he's like upset, like, oh yeah, this is my friend's dad.
Right.
I feel bad for her.
Right.
But they made it seem like Jiraiya died or something.
Exactly. Yes,
I'm
that'll
like,
work.
I was like, you shouldn't be feeling like that.
We barely met this guy yesterday.
I didn't like the captain that had most of the screening time this season. The purple hair guy.
The new guy.
Narumi?
Yeah, I thought I don't know, something about him that rubbed me the wrong way, where it was like, oh yeah, I'm cool.
It wasn't great.
I can do anything. I'm like, well, get out there and don't come back until all the Kaijus are dead. What are you doing here? Like, if you're
Put
that
down
cool.
the PlayStation controller and go do your job.
Well,
Yeah.
it is weird because they're trying, like, if it was like a personality to him, but then that personality just kind of
it just disappears after that intro.
Yeah, I don't really get him. But then it's just quote unquote cool thing about season 1 for me was that the balance between him hiding who he really is and trying to live a normal life and be this monster. Thought that was cool. It's kind of like Smallville, where it's interesting when nobody knows he's and then when everybody was like, oh, get to it. Like,
Go do it, man.
Then he was like, no, well, I got to do my homework. Like,
Yeah.
well, this one, I thought that was cool. And then the other thing in season 1, when not everybody was overpowered,
Right.
it was a little more interesting to see how they tackled on things. And now we're just waiting for the level 99 character.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that kind of kills the whole. In a way, it kind of would have been cool if most of the characters stayed under leveled, and then you figure out how to tackle on huge monsters with that. But they didn't. Now it's just, you're Super Saiyan God, you're Super Saiyan God.
You're Super Saiyan. You're Super Saiyan. Yeah, that's the thing. And I kind of remember talking about that also a little bit in season 1. Where the interesting part early on is because he has experience of dismantling the bodies, right? So he kind of knows like how their anatomy works and their weak spots are, right? But then as we saw later on the season, that really doesn't become a factor, and by here it's absolutely gone.
Yeah,
because everyone's just punching or blowing up their way to victory, and there's no strategy behind their tactic. It's just, I'll punch really fast and hard and I'll beat them.
Yeah, it's more like, I believe in myself, and
Yes.
yeah, because that's with the ice guy. That's kind of what happened. Like,
Yeah.
like there is no lore behind anything in this. Like, there's no lore. Why are you guys strong, or is there just luck, or there's no like, oh, you have to do this. We trained, or
Yes. There's no. Yeah.
There's why is the bad guy a bad guy? Like, why does he want to kill everything? Like, if he had a reason, maybe might be nice.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, nice.
So it's just, I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, where it's like, well, he's the bad guy because he's the bad guy. And
Frieza?
no, something dumber.
Deal?
Dio's that'll work. I don't think Frank knows JoJo though.
Yeah.
I don't. So it's just you kind of don't feel anything. It ended out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I had to go back. I'm like, is this it?
I thought the same thing. Like, okay, there's got to be one more episode. They did. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. What a teaser.
They copy from Berserk too. Okay. Got
All
it,
right.
got it.
Took from Berserk the anime, not the manga. The anime.
Right. Oh, you took the wrong thing. Like you see the list.
Wrong
things
one.
that
Wrong one.
Oh, who put the anime? I said manga, guys. Manga.
Yeah, and it doesn't give you a sense of danger most of the time, because you're like, the characters are so cocky. Is all like, oh, I'll take care of this in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll do it in 4.
Yeah, it's just like, wait, aren't we in danger? What's going on? Like,
Aren't people dying right now in
Yeah.
the city? Shouldn't we be doing something?
so it's just bad writing, I guess.
Yeah, no, well,
Bad writing.
That's what it. Bingo.
And then that's unfortunately that's what the series suffers is that guys going too fast, doesn't really care to do anything to his characters, and kind of just like this battle was cool though, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Attack on Titan, where they copied that Titan.
Yeah.
One thing I felt all the time in Attack on Titan is like, a Titan comes out, we're in danger. Like right here, a Titan comes out, it's like, it's just Sunday. It's just
More like a Wednesday, middle of the week.
yeah. So
How do your footballs on?
give these construction workers a raise.
Yeah.
They rebuild real quick.
These guys are really good. They've had a lot of practice to be fair, but they're really good at their jobs.
Like I feel like they get destroyed every day, and it's just like the city looks fine most of the time, and then
They must pay very well over there.
The insurance rates, I hate the insurance companies must have been. They're gone. They don't exist anymore in this world.
no. So yeah, it's a tough, like, because when you ask me would I recommend it, if you have nothing else to watch, maybe.
I suppose.
But like I did enjoy watching it with my nephew.
Oh, that always helps.
So I was like, look, another monster! Take out your sword. And then he would be like, yeah.
There you go, 4D.
So I mean, for kids, I guess it's fine.
Minus the brutal explosions of people around.
That's fine.
I mean, I am surprised that they did. They're pretty much doing gore for gore's sake at this point. A lot of like. But then the cool look, they're all gone. It's like, yeah, but
I mean, it's kind of gory, but like compared to like ones Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen.
yeah. But no, I guess what I'm trying to say. But the show itself is like you get so numb to it. You go like,
well, there's that.
And like, oh look, he died. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't care about like the innocent people. You don't care about main cast, supporting cast who die just because we gotta keep going.
May the one other guy who can't use the numbers is the normal guy of the group, the pompadour guy.
Oh yeah, Shark Teeth.
Yeah, the one who actually were trying to give him
the normal guy.
They were trying to give him a backstory for like the only one they tried for the longest second.
Yeah,
and then it's like, yeah, but he's so strong now because he believes like he has an ability. It's like
yeah, even he got a goofy ability. Everyone's got an ability.
It's like there can't be one normal person in this group. We can all be Saitama, for Christ's sake. But we can't all. It's like just power up, and he's better. And it's like
everyone's a Super Saiyan.
I feel like the author's favorite type of character is like annoying to me. Because if you look at the two really strong guys, the guy with the 2 daggers, and then the guy with the PS5,
yes,
they're very similar.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. At the end of the day, none of the characters I really like. Even the main Kafka himself is just like generic shonen character type. Insert could be you, could be anyone.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be older, but he doesn't act older.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, oh, he's so old and he's so he's so different. But like, if you've read a Shonen Jump title, you would never. The only way he's old because everyone tells him, "Oh, hey, old man, hey, old man, hey, old man." But if you looked and be like, "What is he? 25?"
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like like playing Yakuza. Found
a youth in Yakuza.
Never guys. These guys are 55 years old.
Isn't the guys the girl's dad like same age? And the other guy they make him look super old. I gotta retire.
I think he's older, but I don't know, maybe 40 something. I would be my guess.
I mean, I'm guessing like they get married at 18.
Right.
How old
right.
is she? How old is she? What?
The daughter? I
Yeah.
don't know, 15, 16?
Isn't that like 30 already? Like
Yeah, no. Well, I guess no. He's definitely 40. He's 40 something.
It doesn't look like it's 40 though.
Well, you don't have to worry about him after a certain point.
Well, yeah, but when that's like, I know when that happened, you're going like, am I supposed to like who? And now he's a pivotal character in this whole world, and it's like,
Yeah, and that's like the thing. It's like, should feel sad. Feel very sad. It's the character you love, and I go, who? What guy? Oh, that guy? Oh, that's Full Metal.
he's hold on.
Father, the Godfather. Aw, yay!
And it's sad because when that happened, I was like, okay, this show is now off the rails.
It just doesn't work because literally the tease at the end of season 1 is like, this guy's the strongest there is in the whole core and this and that, and he gets his ass clapped, cheeks right in the beginning of this season. So it's like, what does powers be like? That's the problem. Like, what are power levels when that happened? Like, what is anything in this series? The whole point of Shonen Jump nonsense is power levels slowly go up, and nonsense and nonsense and nonsense. But you just can't like go
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan
Kaioken to Super Saiyan 3. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
And I said, no, it's supposed to be, it'll get stronger from here. Or what?
But I think they always do that because they like, ooh, the shock factor. Like, maybe that's a shock factor if we had like an ongoing series and like he is number one. He beats this guy, beats this guy. Well, wait a minute, now someone that could beat him. Whoa.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't work unless and if it was Naruto, you see Kakashi fight this guy, this guy, right? So like, oh, this guy's good, or oh no, he's pushing Kakashi back. Oh shit.
Yeah, it needs to be like in all more modern shonen. It needs to be more smaller fights and make you like, oh, this guy is a little tough, or no, you need some level of stakes. And like, well, now he's gonna beat the Demon King now, and he's gonna give me a minute. It's, oh, I got my gun here, boom, blast him away from like miles away, and I'm done. There has to be some sense of growth and character development, not just. But this would be cool though if we have it animated though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But that's like most modern things. I guess we really one day we should check out Black Clover because it's the last of the modern
shonen, maybe.
The last old Umamusume made that will do something for us. I feel like every modern we have so far
has a lot of episodes.
Mine is Chainsaw, because that comes out. Or I think it's back next year. I think
Chainsaw Man.
No, the
Black Clover.
Because I think they're actually.
It's never been a better time to get started.
Yeah. But it's like Chainsaw Man, but the thing with Chainsaw Man is not really more shown. It's more seinen.
Yeah,
really,
that's what it is.
It's more for a mature audience that happens to run in Shonen Jump.
Yeah, but it's like the Shonen. It's Shonen Jump adjacent plus, I think.
Yeah, because I think it's like a special one.
It's like trying to say it's not for the kiddies, but also if the kiddies also pick it up, we wouldn't be too mad about it.
It's like,
a sale's a sale.
Your mom says no. But you pick one up.
But if she's at work, then it's fair play.
I never reached 100%. Anyway.
Oh, it's amazing some things they got away with in Shonen Jump titles.
Well, So Shonen Jump Advance.
Yes, very different.
I'm like, wow.
Oh, that show was not good. Fair enough. Well, learn something new today, Frank. Learn something new. Let's see here. I'll try to be nice. And
Elsa's 11 foot tall.
She's a kaiju in her world, apparently. But yeah, similar stuff. Talking pacing. Everyone's gonna have to fight some captain level threat in the building. Oh no, it's an upper 6. Oh, time to fight. Fill in shonen. Whatever.
Lower tier 6.
Yeah, lower tier 6. What'd be the One Piece equivalent? One of the what do they call pirate emperors? Emperors. That would work, and their minions, I guess, would also equivalent to that. And that's what you're getting at the end of the season, because number 9 is the smartest guy in the whole the universe, apparently, or being, whatever you want to call him. And he just has a bunch of minions, and he figured it all out. And we don't explain how. I guess that's supposed to be the surprise. But like when they're gonna get to like, so how'd you do it? There's not gonna be a good explanation.
Figure
that's interesting.
Out.
Like how he can make kaijus.
And make him stronger than what everyone else can.
And why he exists, because apparently he's like the smartest. He's basically their god, but like he's number 9. So like, why is 1 through 8 not good?
I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing, because it seems like this whole thing has been going on since the beginning, but if he's the main bad guy, then shouldn't everything have started when he was born? I don't know. Does that seem like it? Did you get that impression?
No, I think it should. They tease it in flashbacks and see, but it's like they're flashbacks of like your mother died fighting number 6 or whatever, and your father defeated number 4, but like it just seems like we should have like a prequel series that highlights these characters and stories.
Someone's making the monsters, or what's going on? Like,
because far as we know, and the story's told us so far, the one day they popped out of the earth, and humans been finding them for centuries ever since then.
Because I feel like maybe 1 through 7 have been defeated
under the ocean.
Yeah, well, it implies
a river underneath the ocean. That's how they pop out.
Yeah, because even like even Pacific Rim goes and explains it, which is like, okay, fine, good enough, right? But it answers that question. We can move on and enjoy whatever the director wants us to focus on here. But it just seems like we don't have that kind of focus to it. I guess the focus is generic shonen fodder, I guess.
But I don't know, because also, in a way, if I'm more thinking kind of like Ava, because it could be like direct us this way, but actually it's about something else at the end of the day. Like, get me out here. So it's like, they're gonna like go. The reason why everything's going fast because at the end none of it matters, and there's like something really at play. No, I can feel it already. It's like
put down the drugs, Miles. Put down the drugs. You're enjoying them too much.
Did you ever watch the show 11/22/63?
No.
Like Frank thought.
Is that the JFK one?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen it, but I forgot most of it.
In that one, they go to the past, and then he tells them to go to the closet, and then he goes into the past. He comes back. And he's like, "Wow, why?" And he's like, "Don't worry about those details."
Oh yeah. I forgot about that, but yeah, now that I do remember now. Yeah, that's basically what it feels like. And yeah, the other thing is like it's so obvious, and like they're all like in the climax of the season 2 of like what's number's 9 plan? He's gonna come. Everyone knows he's coming full strong, and he's gonna try to take us all wipe out in one big strike. What's his plan? We don't know. What's he gonna? And they're all like, we planning? What's he gonna do? And he just, I'm gonna go to this part of Japan. You're gonna go to this Japan and separate, and we won. Like, that's the master plan, separation. Wow, you guys couldn't predict separation is a bad thing? There's only 10 guys in the country that could defeat these kaiju numbers, and they said, let's spread out. Wow. Brilliant plan, geniuses. Brilliant.
Wow. See Mario.
It just doesn't make any... Now, if it was a surprise attack, right, then that would work. But they knew he was going to do something, because like there's like a whole sequence, like there hasn't been an attack in like 3 months. And it's like, he's planning. He's waiting for his moment to strike. And they never thought about maybe we should not separate. It just is so stupid. And they're all surprised. Like, what?
Wait.
His plan?
When did they separate? Because it almost seems like they were already separate.
Yeah, well, they are, and it's like hard because like you have to like the map of Japan to like know like, oh, they're over here on this side of the country, and they're over here on this side of Tokyo, on this side of Tokyo. So some of them are close, but not like super close. But I guess because these fights are so intense, like even if someone's like, I don't know, trying to think they're in Anaheim for us, right?
How about they go in groups of 2 captains or 3,
right?
And then you have that flying girl just be the delivery service.
There you go. Even Tanjiro and his fools know to stick together.
Yeah.
Come on. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're hoping for like some more interesting twist.
That's going to be the name of the next movie. Tanjiro and his fools.
Part 2.
I was going to say, don't forget part 2. And people know to come tune in.
Tanjiro is home.
Oh, boy. And it really is the Tanjiro show, too. But yeah, that's yeah. And then the other thing is like, okay, fine. The story, the characters are dumb. What about the animation? Yeah, no. Can't keep up. Not even close. Especially with Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
It's just not even close. And they did a couple times, they really did some, let's say, budget-friendly techniques to get action done, where they really zoom in the camera real close. You can't really see anything that's really happening.
Yeah.
And they just keep cutting away, blocking the camera. So you're like, what's happening? Oh, he's doing something fast and cool, I guess. So yeah, that's the problem. I can't even be like, well, it's dumb, but at least go, ooh, my eyes go pretty. No, you're not going to get that also in this series either. So
yeah.
I got to listen to One Republic again.
It's going to pick up. Check them out on Spotify or Apple Music. And if you use Taco promo code, the first month is free.
There you go.
One day.
Coming soon.
We'll get there.
Coming soon, guys. Coming soon.
Call me Tim. But yeah, that's like I said, I think that's about it for Kaiju number 8. One last thing. Also, the the episodes were so short because once again we're just cheaping on the animation because they have the little shorts with the vice captain guy once again, and they're just little 2D arts with changing faces. So like it's already like a 20-minute cartoon, and they cut like another 2-3 minutes, so it's like I feel really short, and then they leave the season the way they left the season.
Well, yeah. Well,
don't respect my time.
I've heard the classic one, like they use the same I just saw the last 5 minutes. Well, here's the last.
Then they do the One Piece. Last time, Luffy was fighting against one of the emperors.
I know, it's like wow. So like you said, you barely get like you could condense this to a movie and get probably a better experience.
This needs to be it. This needs, I guess, a Chainsaw Man experience cut because it does not work as a TV show. There's not enough, and they're blasting through it so fast. It might as well be a damn movie because time means nothing.
Usually there is 13 episodes, right?
You use 12, 13 is the average these days.
And then I'm kind of pretty sure that the first one was filler.
Yes, I forgot about that. So really chipping us on this damn show, aren't they?
So we lost 2 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. We lost 2 episodes. There's only left.
Can we finish one fight? No, even Master Chief finished the fight.
Yeah, so and like anything beyond that, I have no idea.
Now that I think about it, how bad is it when the first episode already got to go to fillers? It's not even like midway. It's just Even Toei waits the second episode to dump that show. Wolf Train had 12 episodes, and then they give you 4 episodes of recap. All right, they stretched that dollar. All right. The songs were extra long too.
Oh man, they were was it production IG or was it Toei? I'm starting to think it's Toei. The more we talk about it, it makes more sense. The evidence clearly states. Stay tuned the next episode of One Piece. Oof, that was one long spoilerific discussion these guys just had.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in 2 weeks.
That reminds me, 2 weeks. I wish this podcast was like every day.
I don't think we can promise that to our listeners, but you know what we can do? We can use our social media platforms.
Oh, that's right. We're like on Bluesky and Instagram, and even we have YouTube shorts between each episode.
Or as a funny moment, what Frank said, my hot takes on gacha games or Reze inevitable rants. You can find all of it on social media.
Wow, it's like no matter where the people are, we're there with them every moment.
It's like we're always watching you.
Ooh, and with that, let's get to our outro quick. Which is actually, so did you hear about that, Frank? It's done, referring to the forever run on One Piece. It's
end of an era.
Yearly now.
End of an era, everybody.
I think so. After 20-something years of always being on.
I mean, I'd rather have seasons because, more time for me. And then 2, I'd rather have seasons rather than a bunch of episodes of them running for 20 miles.
Are we there yet? Not yet.
They're having whole full-blown conversations while running.
The hallway just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And they'll actually change like the hallway to turn like a left or a right, like after 2 minutes, and they'll change that same left or right turn again.
Ours never like the real Shippuden. Are we there, cautious today? We're not there yet.
Gather your chakra, though. We're getting closer.
And like I said, every episode's like them just doing the same.
Like, that's what I realized. I can't do this anymore.
How many times are we gonna pass that tree?
That's the thing. It's like, God damn it! It's like the Lost Woods of Zelda over here. We keep you going in circles.
Until season 3. See you next time.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
But so one of us is gonna cover it because out of sheer curiosity, we know it,
and they I hope they enjoy it. It won't be me. All right, so that is going to end our main topic for this week of the podcast. But don't worry, folks, we'll be back in 2 weeks with yet a brand new episode of Otaku. And Frank will have that cup of coffee between them.
Frank's like, I'm done.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8. It does that to you. That's the correct response, Frank. But next time on the podcast, we're going to be talking hopefully about a better show. Let's hope, fingers crossed on that one.
It has to be. It has
to be good because we're going to be taking a look at the City, the anime,
the animation.
That's what it is. City, the animation. This is from the same creator of Nichijou, or I guess it's it just is called Nichijou.
Nichijou,
they didn't give it an English name.
My ordinary life.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what it translates into, but I don't think anyone's ever called. I don't think I'm on my DVD
on the manga itself. It does. If you like,
it actually does.
The manga says, but everyone calls it Nichijou.
Fun fact: I bought that anime twice because the first time there was no dub, and then they did a dub years later, and I bought it because I'm an idiot. Still haven't seen it. Kind of curious because that'd be a hard
You
show to
haven't
dub.
seen it at all?
No, the dub.
The dub. Because some of the jokes, and because I've seen a couple episodes with Ray a couple of times.
Yeah, I did show you a handful.
But like, you know, I don't know how you translate that type of humor.
It's very frantic
English.
and fast.
Because, you know, Lucky Star kind of pulls it off a little bit.
Yes, but that helped they have a very good cast and dubbing because that was the Bang Zoom people. Do they still exist? I wonder.
I don't know.
So there you go. That is on the calendar. So look forward. Hopefully it'll bring us the laughs and the joys. And it's done by Kyoto Animation. And if you're a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you know I like Kyoto Animation quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to this one. But of course, before we definitely check out of the podcast, poor Frank, he's tuckered out.
We haven't checked out yet. Let me punch back in.
Well, we're almost off the clock, Frank. We're almost off the clock. But before we go, I must thank my fellow co-hosts for joining me and putting up with that series we watched this week, gentlemen. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So Miles, of course, thank you. I want to do a gotcha joke, but at the same time,
no, you're done too. Is that why?
I'm about to yawn as well next to Frank here. So, but thanks, brother, for being here, and Frank, thank you for staying up. You're past your bedtime. Appreciate it. And the city's gonna be where it's at, Frank.
Yeah.
Put all my money. That's gonna be my parlay for this next episode of the podcast. It's gonna be the good ones. The guarantee.
You gotta make sure you Frank's
Can't go wrong.
parlay math. You gotta make sure that everything lines up there.
This is a lock.
This is guaranteed home run. Just like Miggy Rowe, out of the park, baby. So look forward to that on next time on the podcast. But of course, the biggest thank you, of course, goes to you guys, our listeners, for checking out our little podcast, hanging out with us, and hitting that like and subscribe button. Definitely appreciate the support. And don't worry, we'll be back in 2 weeks with a brand new episode talking about all the nerdy video game, anime, pop culture things we love doing. And until then, people, we hope you have a good one, and we'll hear from you in the near future. Until then, bye-bye.